Hey, I'm Felice from PITCAM TV, and I'm here today with Fieldy from Korn.
Hi, Fieldy from Korn. How you doing?
So today we're going to do a bit special, not a typical interview. We're going to talk about all of your tattoos. So,
Well, that's gonna take a long time.
okay, we can crop it. So we'll get through it. So, but first thing, how was your day today in Berlin? Did you see anything special?
Honestly, we've been out for about 3 weeks maybe.
Okay.
Today was the hardest day of my whole day because I'm working on a bass album,
Yeah.
and I had my producer Q wanted me to play a stand-up bass, so I had this big stand-up bass here, and I hated it, and it's gone, and I'm done. It's over there. That's the session. The bass is gone though.
Okay. That looks really sick.
But the bass is gone, and I'm very excited, but it was really, really hard. So I've had a hard day, but I feel great now. I'm relieved. I'm happy. That's why you can see me. Look.
That's so nice to hear. So, a typical question. You got a few tattoos, I can see. So, what was your first one? Can you show it? Or can I guess it, maybe?
I can show you my first tattoo. When I first went to get a tattoo, I didn't even want one. I didn't really like him, and there happened to be a tattoo. He was a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So if you have a friend that's a tattoo artist, you end up getting tattoos.
Yeah, you can't say no, just like, yeah, okay, do it, you're a friend.
He's like, well, if you don't want a tattoo, how about you just get something that maybe can be forever, like your last name? I'm like, okay, that sounds easy enough. And so I got it right here on the side of my leg. I got my last name tattooed in traditional old, like, right here.
This is the first one.
My first tattoo.
But it still looks very good, so.
That was probably when I was, this is over 25 years ago.
Okay.
So that's my first tattoo.
It looks so fine because you wouldn't guess that this one would be the first one, because it fits so perfectly in.
Yeah, I mean, and then it just went from there, you know, because after when you get if anybody knows that has tattoos, right when you're done with your tattoo, how it looks,
Yeah.
it's addicting because it's new and it's fresh and it's, you know.
I know that.
So you know that when you get a fresh tattoo.
Yeah.
So after I saw that, I'm like, oh, like I guess I fell in love after because I saw it and I was like, oh, that looks so good, you know, and then I end up looking like this.
So you say there that you didn't want to have a tattoo. So you didn't have a special ideal how you want to look like, just like, yeah, I want to look like when I'm 30, just like this one.
In the beginning, no, I just got this one and I'm like, well, where would I get something next? And then my second tattoo was this one right here because I just wanted to I thought it would be, and this is all I wanted, just right here.
Yeah.
Just this.
Okay.
I thought it looked cool, you know, like when sometimes you see a person with just one tattoo right here, and I'm like, oh, that looks cool right there, you know? And then I was like, when it was done, I'm like, oh, it looks cool.
Another one.
I'm like, I wonder if something can fit right here. And then, you know, so the story behind this arm right here is back in the early days, I got these tattoos, there was a rap band called The Goats. And one of their album covers, their artwork was all of this. And I've always liked kind of clowns, and it was a bunch of type of clowns. So I kind of took a bunch of their clowns, and then I redid a couple, and you know, this wasn't one of them, and this was something that I created on my own because back in the day I used to wear beanies, like really low over so I made it a clown with, you know, beanies and, you know, with a beanie on, like your beanie, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how this arm got created, was just me growing up, kind of always, I guess I'm a clown, you know. I still feel that way. I feel like I'm not even in a band. I'm a clown. I'm gonna go out there and dance for everybody. I'm like an entertainer, not really I don't see myself as like a bass player. I'm more like a clown.
Just more a clown than a musician.
Yeah. Even though I'm doing a full-on bass album that's, you know, all kinds of intricate basses and all this crap, I still feel like a clown.
But that's a nice meaning. So how long does it took to finish it completely? Over a few years, or just in one row, some kind of?
I mean, it was over a long time because life is busy. But if you don't have anybody in your life, you could do it fast.
So, and we got the money, so.
Yeah, so it's over, you know, people say, I mean, I'm still getting tattoos. Still, I don't think it ever ends for anybody.
So how much is covered How much? Is there still just a big space where you can say, okay?
Yeah, I have one big space. I have the back of my thigh right here.
Yeah.
And my butt cheeks, which I hear are very painful. So I don't really think I'm gonna. I don't know though. I can never say never because I never thought I would do my armpits, and I got this armpit right here,
Oh, this must hurt so bad.
and I got this armpit here.
Oh, that's cool.
But I never thought I would do that. So I
Okay.
can't say I'm not gonna. So you never know. When you find the right piece,
Yeah.
you end up getting it. So I can't say.
So you're more spontaneous with tattoos. You're not just like overthinking it over months or years and saying like this one I need, or just like, oh well, that looks nice. Okay, let's do it.
Yes and no, because sometimes you go on a tattoo binge and you just get something stupid, and then you're like, why'd I do that?
Yeah.
And then sometimes tattoos are thought out. So I call them a tattoo binge, and you walk into a shop and there's no waiting list and you can get in right away. If there's not a waiting list, like most likely the tattoo is not going to be that great, but that's when you go to get something that's fun. You're not going to go get a portrait or something where this person has a lot of my good work.
Yeah.
Those people have a year waiting list or more.
Okay.
So that's the difference of artist,
Okay, so which one would you say is your absolute favorite tattoo ever? It's the one that you really love, because if you got a few, now the feeling that just you got one where you say just like, yeah, that's a nice one. It's the best, some kinda. So which one would it be?
I mean, there's a few, which I don't know. I mean, they're not. It's not like it's a greatest tattoo, but like this tattoo right here is kind of like it's what do you call it? You can't really see what it is unless you really focus.
Yeah.
And see. So I got it in my armpit, and it's Jesus, because he kind of saved me from the pit of hell. So it's like it means a lot to me.
Oh.
So it's kind of hidden in the clouds and in the like it's really hard. It's like one of those artsy.
Yeah. These
it's not
optical illusions where I have to look at the second time just to realize just what
right.
it is.
So it's I wanted to be artsy with it, and something different, and where I got it, and that's why it's here. So
it's very deep meaning, though.
It's deep. I mean, I could talk hours about that, but you can look up, go into the Whosoever's and look that up online. I did a whole testimony and give a whole story on it and all that, because we'd be here forever. So, but check it out, though. I mean, they are my they're good friends of Head and I, and we support them. It's these guys right here. If you ever want to look them up, boom, Whosoever's.
Oh. You're good in promoting. You should do this for a job,
I know. I need to get back to working on my bass album called Basically after this, but
No way.
but
You really?
that's the name of it, basically.
That's such a.
But
joke,
I got
but
plenty of
it's
time.
good.
I'm taking a break from working on my bass album coming out soon, basically. Shameless plug.
Okay, now you got me totally out of my concept.
Okay, back to work.
Okay, back to work. Just focus. I'm just looking the whole time at this train. It just, to be honest, I'm a bit scared of clowns, because I watched Stephen King's It, and this some kind of ruined my childhood. So if I look at this, it looks nice, but it's just like, yeah,
Bunch of clowns.
it's wonderful. So this one's really nice. You gotta look at this one. It's just, it looks so happy, but mean happy, just like, wow.
This is old. These are so old that we kind of, it's after a tattoo gets old, they kind of blow out the ink, So it was in the beginning. What it was is something I grew up with is Sesame Street. I don't know if you have that over here.
Sure.
So this is the train from Sesame Street. So that was the Cookie Monster, and I changed it to a clown.
No.
But just as your childhood, you grow up and it's just fun. Sesame Street. Somebody watched my whole childhood. But I was like, I didn't really want the Cookie Monster in there, like.
Let's make it a clown.
Because it's all clowns, So I was trying to stay to a theme, That's why I changed the Cookie Monster to a clown. Sorry, Cookie Monster. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
So, how many clowns you got on your body?
I don't know.
You have never counted it?
You gotta count on. They're all.
I think you do. We have a bit of time, so 1, 2.
1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Shut the door. 5, 6, 7, 8.
So you have you had a how you say this word? I'm totally missing. I'm sorry. You were on the TV show Miami Ink, and you did a tattoo, a band tattoo.
You know, I don't remember. I remember doing that show. No, I did.
What?
I think well, I mean, I tattooed my band member signatures on my ankle.
Yeah.
But I think. Whatever.
You know, I was really searching for information. It's just like, oh yeah, Miami Ink. I can just put this to the interview.
Jonathan's
This
tattoo,
one's-
and then it goes around. It's just their autographs. Not that big of a. It's not that big of a deal. Just something.
And you did it.
Of being in it, knowing these guys since 7th grade. So they're kind of like my brothers. So it wouldn't matter, even if it all ended today. They were still a major part of my life. So wouldn't matter. That's why I did it. I don't care. It's like.
It's for friendship, brotherhood.
Brotherhood, yeah.
Yeah.
Brotherhood.
Okay, so do you have a next tattoo on mind? Do you have a special artist where you just talk with them, just like, yeah, when I'm coming back from tour or something like that, I want to have this one. Do you have a special thing in mind?
I don't yet. And there's a tattoo artist out right now, and they're like, "You want anything?" I'm like, I go through seasons where I can't think of anything, and all of a sudden I get a bunch of ideas, but it's getting harder to find spots in what I want. So right now, no, because I'm like so focused on working on my bass album, basically, that's coming out soon. So I can't, I don't know. You know what? When it's finished, I think I'm gonna get basically tattooed on me.
Oh, do it on the butt cheek.
I don't know about that, man.
It would be a nice spot, when it's free. So
I don't know. If it's gonna be something like I could fit it
It would
right there.
fit good to this
Or maybe
one.
like right here, so I can go like this.
Yeah,
Basically.
that would be a good art, cover for the CD. Just like basically.
Get
See?
it tight right there and go like this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Best ideas on earth.
It might happen. You heard it here first. If you see it, it happened here first. So it's not here. Look, it's not there. It's not there.
So, what do you actually think about getting tattoos in a too young age?
I think it's really dumb because nobody really knows what they want at a younger age. You think you do, but I think people should wait till at least like 35 years old.
Okay.
I mean, because
That's a long time.
I know, but people you think you know what you want when you're in your 20s and you don't, and then you're like, why did I get a choo-choo train? Like it just.
But it's a
if
cool
people
choo-choo
can
train.
wait- if people can wait, but not all people, because some people can make up their mind and know what they like at a younger age, but for the most part, and the majority of people, nope. Most people don't know. I sit around with my guy friends and we look at our tattoos and laugh. We're like, let me see that again. You got that? Like I'm like, look at that. What is that? What is that right there?
It looks like.
Look at cool tattoo, man. And we sit around and we do that. We're like, look at that thing.
So you're making fun of each other,
Yeah.
tattoo.
And we're like, what is that, Brazilian blowout ink? So, I tell people just make sure you know, because, you're just going to have a. But then again, it's fun stories. We sit around, we laugh about it. We're like, it's a part of my life. That's a tattoo binge.
It's a cool one, really.
Oh, that's my favorite one right there.
The best. So you wouldn't erase any of these ones? Or is that one you would say just like, nah, well, it doesn't fit anymore to me?
No, because they're all a part of my history. I wouldn't erase anything. I don't have anything. I'm thankful, because I know some people will get things where they're like, that's maybe foul, and then they get past that part of their life and they look back and it's like they want to remove it. And most of the time laser removal can remove it, but I think I'm pretty good.
Just like a storybook when you look at it.
I'm pretty good. I feel, it's all part of my life. Even the ones I kind of don't like are still a part of my life. Like I'm making fun of the choo-choo train, but it was a part of my childhood. But I don't like it.
Yeah.
I wish I would have got that on my butt cheek.
Look what I got, a choo-choo train, man.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So you can play with the abs, that really.
Yeah.
Okay, so and at the back, do you have a real big back piece, or do you have smaller pieces on the back?
On my back, I have,
Oh.
here, let me see. This is easier.
You know this picture when a guy goes to a tattoo shop and shows his cell phone, just like, I want this tattoo.
Yeah.
And in the next scene, you can see he just got the tattoo with a cell phone and this picture on it.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's so typical, just like, oh, look at this, I want this one.
Yep. Here.
Oh.
Here we go. There you go. That's my back.
Can I see it
Want
too?
to talk about my back? Here it is.
Oh. Oh, that's nice. Really nice.
See? I'm just seeing if I added more since then.
Is this my back, actually?
Well, I'm seeing if I added more since then. Yeah, that's about it right there.
So you're always getting tattooed in a time, different times and then times not, or just, you can say every month a new one, or just about 1 year you get one and then you don't get anything.
Sometimes I go, like, I could go a whole year without getting any tattoos. Sometimes I can go every single week and get a tattoo. It just depends, you know. I don't, right now, Head recently, I think it was last year, he got his last tattoo on tour, and he goes, I'm done with tattoos. I'm not getting any more tattoos.
Oh.
He got a tattoo yesterday, and he got another tattoo today.
Yeah, you cannot stop it.
But as soon as that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm just right now. I don't know. I'm good. Cause we got a tattoo artist in the room tattooing right now.
Is it doing it for free or something, or
Yeah.
is it just really?
Most of the time it's free because they're if they come to the show it's free. But I'm like I'm not gonna get a tattoo just to get. I'm too covered. It's too hard to.
to find a free space.
Like the last tattoo shop I went to. I stood in there in the tattoo shop for like an hour, with my shirt off, looking in the mirror, and I'm like trying to find, even have them help me, like, where could you fit something? And I couldn't find anywhere, and I was like, I'm sorry. I go, and it was 4 tattooists with nothing to do, and I go, I don't, bye.
Oh, frustrated.
That's what happened. So because the places I have left, like I said, like the back of my thigh, which I heard hurts a lot, so I have that area. Sucks. I want to do it because I think it looks cool, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But a lot of people don't have that because it hurts.
Maybe someday.
Yeah.
Get a new choo-choo train.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so to end this whole thing up, is there a quote you would say people should get this tattooed?
A quote?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Don't eat yellow snow. I don't know, something where we say just like, yeah, that's the message you should really get tattooed.
I don't know. That's so like trying to be funny. I don't know. I don't know if I don't.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the deep hard questions are hard because I don't even have a quote. If I had do I have a quote on me?
You don't have a quote? It's just not a personal
I
quote?
guess
Just
I'd have to take a personal quote from me and go, this is what I like, but because every personal quote is personal for each person, you know, so it's really hard to pick a quote. Like,
That's a really good answer.
just give me 1 second. I'm trying to think if I. It goes through seasons, you know. You get some because I did get a last tour on my back.
Yeah.
And it's just little writing, but it's not big. And I just got the struggle is real. I got that tattooed on me because I went through a season where where I found myself saying that a lot. So I got that tattooed, and that could be a lot of people could relate to that, and that's just I don't know if that's a quote. Is that a quote?
Some kind of, yes, just like a motivational quote, some kind of, just where you can, you read it and then you feel something about it. Just, it can be anything, so something happy or sad or angry. So I think it's a very good one. I like it.
Just something on a lighter note, just funny, I wish I had a funny quote on me or something. I guess I'll leave you with this quote. SpongeBob.
Oh man, it's just like going to a museum, just like, oh wow, oh no, look there, whoa. You can always find something exciting. So can you name the top 3 tattoo artists of your choice?
Um,
I'm really making you think, right?
I mean, you know, I really can't because I know more than three, and I don't, and they're all friends of mine. So they're I don't even want to use their names because they're all friends of mine. So I know a lot of top tattoo artists, and you know, you spend so much time with them that I find I can relate and hang with a lot of tattoo artists because we're kind of the same jobs where we're kind of free to hang. And you know, I don't want to because they're different. I can go to one guy that's amazing at portraits and another guy that's amazing at drawing like cartoon characters too. So they're not they're not better, but they all got a year or more waiting list, you know. So it's like there's so many all over the world that it's not like I need to recommend or drop their names because they have already got a huge waiting list. It's not like they need more people. You know what I'm saying? I could be right here in Germany, and I guarantee there's a great tattoo artist here that has a year waiting list. They're all over the world.
Just promoting mine.
If you need to, if he has a year waiting list, you don't even need to promote him. You know, one of my tattoo artist friends is so big time that, you know, and I'll just use him as an example that because he was one of my first friends, Franco Vescovi, that ended up tattooing, and we hung out. You know, we developed a really good friendship, and then all of a sudden he came out with Bishop rotary guns. And then all of a sudden he's worldwide, and he blew up, and I'm really proud of him, man, because he blew up and he's massive, and it's, you know, so it's like, but he's also a great painter and a tattoo artist, and you know, so it's like, but I can go on and on of how many I know that I don't want to start. And the thing is, all these guys, they all know each other. They're all friends.
That's wonderful.
So it's all good. They're all family and friends, so it's cool. So I don't mean.
Okay. So thanks for answering this question. And thanks a lot for the time now, for the second time.
It's kind of like it's not so much this like huge theme. I mean, it does have a theme, but it's not really meant to. I just really liked the way that sounded together. We had that for 4 years. I actually wanted to name the last album Common Courtesy, and I told everybody, and they were like, I don't know, it doesn't seem right. And they were right, it didn't. Like, it was just a name that I threw out there.